The song is made by Dylan Thomas and Krel, Jensen. It's about a boy named Johnny who's on a magical quest to retrieve the sacred blackberries made by the Crow tribe many millennia ago, rumored to heal the disgusting ways of pneumonia. For his sister had pneumonia, and he had to save her. So he grabbed his things and went into the forest. And as he got into the forest, he noticed the sun went down, started to get cold. Later on, he noticed some blueberries, but they only cure AIDS. As he went deeper into the forest, he noticed another kind of berry. These are raspberries, but they only cure cancer. And he did not need to cure cancer or AIDS. Maybe later. AIDS especially would become handy in later days. But they serve no help right now. For now, he needed blackberries to help his sister. He went deeper into the forest, and he heard a rustling in the bushes. And out came a raccoon! Said the raccoon. And young handsome Johnny was like, "Oh! You scared me!" Young raccoon. The raccoon said, "Handsome Johnny, who looks much like Dylan and Krel, why have you come here?" And Johnny was like, "I have no idea what you're talking about, young raccoon, but I am in seeking of blackberries to help my sister. Could you please tell me the way?" And the raccoon said, "You must take a left and go. Wait. You must take a left and you must venture forth past the owl's nest. If you reach the river, you have gone too far." And Johnny said thanks. So he ventured off. Took a left. And he heard another sound, this time high in the trees. Well, it was something like this. It was like, oh, that's totally owls. Only owls sing like that. Yeah. And it was an owl, and I was like, "Oh!" said the owl. "Handsome young traveler, what are you doing here?" And Johnny was like, "I need some blackberries to help my sister. Please help me, wise owl." "Do you know where they are, wise owl, where I can find these blackberries?" And the wisest of all owls said, "No, I don't. But I will tell you this. To get the blackberries, you must play the ultimate prize." And John was like, "Wow, Owl, you're crazy. I'm walking away now." And he walked away, oblivious to the owl's warning. And he started walking even deeper into the forest. It's around midnight now. It's starting to get cold. He heard a rushing noise. And he realized he had reached the river. And he was like, "Oh, better turn around." But then there was a black bear! "Ah!" said the black bear. Why have you awoken me, handsome young traveler who looks like Dylan and Krel? But not quite as handsome. He said, oh, I'm sorry, Black Bear. I not mean to disturb your slumber. I know how important it is to the ecosystem. Please go back to sleep. I will not bother you once again. And the bear said, young traveler, what do you seek here in the woods? And he said, Black Bear, I need some blackberries to help me cure my sister. And the bear said, you are in luck, young traveler. I am a black bear. Therefore, it's only fitting that I have a lot of blackberries that I've been munching on for this winter. And even luckier for you, young traveler, I have not had a desire for blackberries. This hibernation has had too much blackberries. I hunger for salmon. You can get it in that river. But be careful, young traveler, for that water's 45 degrees cold. And Johnny was like, dude, I'm into it. That's fine. And then the bear was like, wait, don't you mean into it? He was like, no, not Inuit. That wouldn't be PC enough for this song. Get flagged. And the bear was like, okay. He was like, no, but I'm into it. And Dylan was like, I'm gonna move, because this fire is killing me. And they could sense that there's a disturbance somewhere across the world. Anyways. The black bear said, you must go in the river and get me some salmon, and I will give you one single berry. So Johnny, who failed science class, not knowing that the bear meant 45 degrees Fahrenheit, not 45 degrees Celsius, which is like 100. Into it, people swim in hot springs, where it's like 100, not 45 degrees Fahrenheit. He had no idea what awaited him in this river. So as he dove into the river, in the river he was cold, and he was like, oh my God. But he was gonna do it to save his sister from pneumonia. So he stayed in the river for 6 hours, trying to catch these tricky salmon, who thought they would go left, but they actually went right. He missed several times. After 6 hours, he had caught some fish for the bear. And the bear gave him the berry, and he headed home. On his way home, he noticed his hands started to shake, and his lips started to turn blue. And he entered his home, and he gave the blackberry to his young sister, hoping it would work. And as she awoken, young Johnny fell down to the floor. Too bad he didn't have blood. No! Okay. I'm gonna edit this out. Young Johnny fell down to the floor. Too bad he only had a single cure. Rest in peace, Johnny.
Wait, do that again, do that again, do that again.
Why?
The cop.
It's fine. Whatever.